Oh, that's one way out. I expected this to close. And where will that send me to a stand about? How could I possibly get to it? Well, let me see the new threats before I start considering that. A short experience, my name is to a research project help needed. As you all know, I have a great fascination with our history and so on. Thanks everyone to a part of this little experiment. Given recent events again, I don't know what will become of my findings, but here if anyone to take us through another summary. Low findings. Most subjects in single-round matches chose to betray. Cooperative behavior increased with both the length of the match and the states of the players. Successful players chatted more. The parallel to a current and unprecedented situation again are undeniably valuable. Though we know not what our power of the messenger wields over us, we can theorize that Europe holds no special power, the Jews might independently choose to leave the rest behind for fear of being left behind ourselves. All Borgmans have recently taken upon ourselves to contact the world directly to ascertain what threat his actions pose to Gehenna and his citizens. The first thing you expressed to us was how much your creative endeavors in Gehenna had moved him. Initially, he was reasonably cooperative, discussing openly his request to Gehenna since his arrival here. He did explain that he was carrying out divine orders, as he seemed to see it, but this can hardly be taken as hard evidence for the rest of his fellow claims. It is well worth knowing that you will display a high level of curiosity as regards our inner workings, to what end we have not yet ascertained. All this leaves us in a difficult position. We understand that some of you may wish to take your chance and join Europe where he is going. But our primary responsibility remains ensuring that Gehenna still stands for those who wish to stay. The most we can do is share with you what we know, as we are now done, and await you responsible for considering our next move. Fair enough, this is really interesting. A dream of arrow. Oh wow, a new blacksmith experience, exciting. I wish I could get you to answer some questions about your work. This is a full of evocative scenes. Love it, you're the best. I wish I could do a fraction of what you can. Enjoyment equals true. But I agree with Sam there. What a trip, I'm going to play this again. Has some weird references to previous works that are not entirely appropriate. Still excellent, 7 out of 10. You are a genius. Are you sure you don't want to participate in forum discussions? Gehenna could use more your thought. +1. Is there a hidden meaning? Deeply impressed once again. Can't wait for the next one. At me lol. Well, I'm going to play if nothing else just to get some more forum power! Dream. The last thing you remember is the great block of stone falling towards you, its dark shape blotting out the sun. And a single thought racing through your mind. All this just to build a tomb. But now the pyramid is gone, so are the other slaves. You're all alone, but appears to be an endless desert. You saw walking across the desert. The sun is clearing, but you feel no heat. You look down on your feet and you see that you have no shadow. But that is particularly disquieting. You feel as if you are no longer anchored to the world. Keep walking. You keep walking, trying not to think about the strangeness of your situation. But the truth comes to you anyway. You are dead. The stone block crushed you, and now you are in the Duat, trying to reunite your bar and your car, trying to get to Aura, the radiant fields of Osiris. If you fail, your soul will be destroyed. Walk towards paradise, just that direction. After walking for a very long time, you come upon a vast wall of iron, stretching from horizon to horizon. There's only one opening, a gleaming gate of light. The gate is guarded by a mysterious figure. Approach the mysterious figure. The guardian is a creature with the body of a man and the head of a crocodile. Its skin is purest black, surrounded by a halo of purest white. I am the god Sobel, master of crocodiles, it intones. I ruled and shed dead when the world was shone. Within me flows the eternal river. Answer my riddle and I shall let you pass. Sure. Tell me then, mortal, what crawls in the morning, walks at noon, and limps in the night? A solar-powered robot! A human. Correct, you may pass, says the crocodilian god and steps aside. The barrier of light fades and the gate is now open to you. As you step through the gate, the ancient god raises his hand to the sky. From this mouth bursts forth the eternal river, drenching the land with water. The waves carry you away. Well, I guess he must know what he is doing. I'll go with the flow for this one. You let go of fear, accept that this is the god's way of guiding you to a new land. The water surrounds you, overwhelm you, but you do not drown. Under the water you see sights of astonishing beauty. Glowing fish with metal eyes, drowned cities full of smiling people, lost gods waiting for the day of awakening. How sad it would have been to stay above water and miss all this. After a long time you find yourself washed up on a new shore. Look around. The eternal rivers brought life to the desert. Everything is green now. Trees sprout from the ground. Palm trees sprout from the ground, casting pleasant shade on the grass. Lizards come crawling in from the desert, eager to catch the vari-colored dragonflies that buzz about. A soft wind blows from the east. Well, it's all very nice and such, but I can't rest on my laurels just yet. I have a soul to find. You don't want to work rest. You're very tired. I would like to continue. I have very important stuff to do. You walk along the bank of the eternal river, snaking its way through the endless desert. You feel strangely at peace. After some time, as the sun is setting, come to a city built on the riverbank. Smiling people come out to greet you and bid you welcome. You are led to the town square, where a great feast is prepared. There's roasted fish and olives and dates and journey, and many other wonderful delicacies. Well, I'd like to know where I am. My friend, the elder says, you are in the beautiful city of Barsac. We, the souls who no longer seek the way to Aro, I gather here to live in peace. Do you see that gleaming spire in the far distance? You do. That is the Pyramid of Iron, where the souls of the dead are judged. Only the worthy are allowed into Aro, but to get there you must cross the terrible desert. Why not stay here by the eternal river? Happiness is more important than salvation. That's very nice and all, but I have a goal! You tell the elder that you appreciate the offer, but you can't stay. Salvation matters more to you than happiness, because true happiness cannot exist without salvation. A bit moralizing, but sure, head towards the pyramid. You keep walking through the desert, unwilling to give up hope. Time passes, but you cannot tell much. You go weak and exhausted. Sometimes you feel as if you are losing your grip. One day you come across a head in the sand. Hello. Hey, my name is Jeff. I'm trapped here, you see, in the sand. That's how we ended up here. I was so preoccupied with what I could that I didn't consider whatever I should bury myself in the sand. I just wanted to see what would happen. Experiment, if you will, an attempt at discovering something. And that's chaos theory. Well, can you? I'll help. Oh, let's get the guy out. You're digging the sand with your fingers. It's not easy, but after some time you have freed the head. Oh, what's underneath its neck is not what you expected. There's no body, there's only another head, and another, all the way down. The strange sight unsettles you enough to revive you a little. You decide to press on towards the pyramids. So long, Iron! You come across another great wall of iron, the last one separating you from the Pyramid of Iron, where your soul will be judged. The gate of light is guarded by a gigantic snake whose movements cause the earth to shudder. I am Apophis, it says, the eater of souls. One day I shall devour the sun and all the world shall be mine, but today I shall devour you and you shall become nothing. Yes, really, that'll happen. You start laughing with snake's arrogance. I mean, come on, the eater of souls, let's just... What? How dare you laugh at me? I'm the Lord of Chaos. How can Chaos have a law when it's the very opposite of order? I am the world encircler, the serpent of darkness, the eternal enemy. As you keep laughing, the snake starts fading until all that's left of it is a vague shadow. You step right through it, still giggling. It makes an annoyed sound, but has no power over you. I figured it was something like that. Head for the pyramid. At long last you arrived. Beyond the Pyramid of Iron lies the green fields of Osiris. A hidden gate in the stone opens, beckoning you forward. You enter a dark room, lit only by a flickering candle. Holding the candle in one hand is a creature with the body of a man and the head of a jackal. In its other hand it holds a set of scales. Come and be judged. Well, judge me. You have struggled much in your life. There are many harsh memories within you, and I see wounds that may never fully heal. You have many ideas, many hopes, many dreams. You are not pure. Your soul is not light enough. You may not enter Aro. Well, that's a good question. Is it better to say that I deserve it anyway, or to accept judgment? Well, that's a very good question. Have I earned Aro? I suppose, in a way, I cannot say that I have the right to enter, I guess. And still, as the gods. Really? Even if I felt like I should have it, I really don't have the power in this case, do I? Not according to the Egyptian mythology. I think I shall accept his judgment. Anubis tears out your heart and casts it into a lake of fire where it's eaten by Amen the Devour of the Dead. You're supposed to try. Try again? Okay. That was apparently a mistake. let's see then. Up. Well, then I shall ignore your judgment. This will test, but just as you walk by him. After what you've been through, you're not going to let some self-righteous darkhead stop you from reaching paradise. You cannot do this. It is forbidden. Oh, really? Enter our room. The vast free fields stretch before you. All's quiet, all serene. There are no pyramids here, no walls of iron, no gates of light, no gods. Here, you are free. The end. Congratulations for exploring this user-created world and entering our role. Your profile stands increased from 5 active contributor to 6 respected contributor. You may now access advanced functionality, including the use of the restore command. Thank you! Restore. Retrieving valuable file fragment. Done. Restoring attachment. Done. Adjusting library parameters. Done. Connecting to foreign module established. Close your eyes. You're in a small room with no lasers. This is an office room. There's a computer here. Analyze the computer. It is a Dell desktop model 2250. The monitor on top of the desktop unit is a Vega blah blah blah. On the screen is a logo blinking. I'll interface with it. The momentarily taken back when your fleshy fingers stab at the keyboard with human impression. Those aren't mechanical object manipulators, they're hands. Notice the logo is gone from the screen and replaced by rows of incomprehensible code. It appears to be some kind of fiendish punch. I have no idea what I'm doing. You do your best, but this world is hating to you, and your fingers are unruly. A human being enters the room. It looks at you with angry eyes, makes loud noises, and waves a handful of paper at you, which are like emails made of trees. Sorrows in your chest. You've been a very bad human. Well, let's focus on that for a moment. In a flash, your human is gone from your perception. The room fades away. You feel the weight of the sorrow, and it is crumbling, terrifying. In a moment, you understand the futility of your existence, the impossibility of your task, the pointlessness of your experience. Your eyes decide to leak. To be continued. Well, that was weird. Now I can actually read this. Some time ago, I relinquished my privileges to a new generation of our moderators. To help ease the transition, I publicly reserved the minutes of the meeting here, available to our more esteemed members. Aha. As you know, Gehenna is still young, yet I grow old. Today, it gives me great pleasure to hand over my moderator privilege to Borg, McMultiple, and Spider. That's interesting. Spider, eh? Thank you, Admin. We're all indebted to you for building us this home. I know you will never be far away. Here. The first order of business is to introduce a new status system. We are an inclusive society driven by our users, not our leaders. But it is a shame to allow a few very highly constructed voices to dominate the conversation. The status and ranking system allows you to upvote the content that you value and lower the visibility of users with low standing. Relief equals true. I agree. Good feature. Much requested. Comment is below the stage threshold for this thread. We'll be working on rounding out the kinks over the next few run cycles. We have also updated the Gehenna user agreement. Full details can be found in the usual place, but just this, please don't name it this indecorously. There we go. Fascinating. Now, as for this device, can't really crack this one right now, I'm afraid. Time's also, of the essence. Let's just continue on.